Right, now it's time to do the next step. Before we do that, I want to fold up all the blues because they're in the way. And up to the top. There we go. And tell that group 1. And I'm going to fold these up and tell that group 2 and turn them all to blue. And look at that, all the scissors disappeared. Okay, I'm going to pick up the red. Pick up my run line tool because I know I have to make a little run line. And where's my numeral 3 key gone? Oh, there it is down the bottom. Bright spark, aren't I? I forgot, I put a run line down to the bottom. I don't really know if I want it down there. I think I'm going to take it up to about here and put it outside my shape till that finish. Then I want the satin tool. Now there are lots of different edgings you can have, but bear in mind you are going around this bit here, and that's fabric. This is air. And if you have one of the finishes that are in Embird, any one of these, you're making lots and lots of needle penetrations, and you could end up weakening your fabric, which is going to cause fraying. So my other computer is telling me that it can't find something to install something, and that's because it doesn't exist anymore. Okay. So I'm just going to use plain old fill number 2, and I'm going to start with the C tool, or the C option. Right, now I want you to watch what happens. Here's my first node, here's my second node, and there's the width up the top there. On the right hand side here, 4.6. That's quite wide. I didn't really want it quite that wide, but I'm going to leave it that distance, and I'm going to put a node in here, and then one here, and I'm going to drop one into the outside of, or the inside rather, of this one. Now I'm going to move that shape, then that one, and can you see what happens? Every time I move a node, it acts on the other side as well. And I've well and truly trapped in my Richelieu bars, which is exactly what I need. And now I'm going to turn that to B, because I want to bring this one in a bit further, just that end. I wonder if I go back to C, I can alter this down to 4. I don't think it actually works post node laying, because that does feel incredibly wide. I rather think it did. I've got to clear the saw teeth on the inside. I've got my pull comp of 0.4. So let's just tell that generate stitches. And there's my first outline. It looks a bit gory, but let's look at it down at this level. And just imagine that in white, on a white fabric. It's not going to look that bad at all. So we'll go back to normal and go and pick up my run line tool. Hit my numeral 3 key, And oh, I got my curved edge? Yes, I got my curved edge. And come around. And these all act as loft for your final layer of stitching. Now I've got to watch now that I don't unbalance this to this. So I'm going to drop that down at least to here. And I'm going to enter that, generate, and I'm going to get the ruler. And I want to measure from there to here. And that's 3.96. I want to cancel that one for a minute. I want to measure from my trace line. Let's blow this up a little bit first. Go back and get my little matchstick lady. Measure from trace line to trace line. 416. It narrowed it a bit, but not enough. I really did want 4. Never mind. 416, and I want 416 across here. Okay. Tell that cancel. Right, so go and pick up my turning my column tool and number 3 on my keyboard. I keep an eye on what's coming up there. 3.4, 3.7, 4. I think maybe this bottom one's not deep enough, which means I'm going to have a little jump, but it's only just over 4 wide, so I'm going to put it there. And this is C. 1, 2. Turn this one to B. Pull this one in this way. Move that one up that way. Go back to C and pull that one down to clear the saw teeth this side. See how it pulls that down? And this one. And then back up to B. And move him back into the cover of the previous one. And just move this one over there a bit. Okay, generate stitches. I said generate stitches, I didn't say finish object. I think my program's getting tired now. I need to edit that. See that sudden lift in the middle? Edit. Don't want any sudden lifts in the middle. I will make that C again, because I want to pull that down a touch. Now that lift has gone. Of course, by going back to C, it has an effect on the end nodes again. Just put that back over there and tell that generate. "3D", thank you. Click off. Drop down. There we go.